Yo, what's good? We back, RTTV.
Bill, it's anime. In the place to be.
Yo, we got a lot to cover on this shit because I was reading through the last episode of Attack on Titan reaction and that shit got me heated. You wanna know why it got me heated?
It got you heated. No.
It got me tight. I want y'all to hear this in my voice. It got me tight.
I feel you.
Yeah, you hit him.
Why were you
Dark Knight type of voice right
Why
there.
were you heated? Tell them you got to keep that same energy. We need to know.
Oh, before we gotta get into that, you gotta tell people, first time.
Welcome to
Final
Final Thoughts Anime Podcast by RTTV. So what we're gonna be doing, guys, after we give our reactions, we talk about it a little bit, and then we're gonna sit with the episode. And we're really gonna digest what happened in the episode.
Let it sizzle, you feel me? Let it digest in our minds and shit, you feel me?
Exactly. Maybe rewatch it, just to kind of see if our mind changes about what occurred. So the first one we're gonna do is Attack on Titan, season 3, episode 7. If you guys missed it, it is up on our Patreon right now. Obviously, because of copyright issues. It's not available on our YouTube. It won't be for another 2 to 3 weeks. Once we clear the copyright situation,
Hop in that bitch.
Yep, we'll post that shit right back on the channel so you guys can see our reaction and what we're gonna be, commenting about in this podcast.
Reese is a bitch.
Yeah, Reese is a bitch. In this podcast, we're going to be replying to a lot of the people in the comments, too. So if you want to get heard, if you want to reply, make sure you let us have it in the comments. Because a lot of us in this last episode, a lot of you guys, I should say, let us have it.
Just like in a reaction, and just like in Final Thoughts, Midori is a bitch and fuck Bakugo.
And Rob
Listen,
podcast
just
all
like
day.
Just like in reactions, make sure you hashtag
Fuck Robcityrt. Make
Fuck
sure you do a
Robcityrt.
big. Every person that does hashtag Fuck Robcityrt will get a shout out in every episode. I promise you that. I promise
Every
you that.
podcast.
Honestly, it's fuck Eren and Attack on Titan, and
For
Rod
now.
Reiss is that nigga, bro.
Rod Reiss.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's
Nah, he
officially
is.
crazy.
Nah, he-
Rod
bro.
Reiss. Not a historian.
Rod
Like
Reiss,
Kenny?
he said, fuck the bullshit, I'm turning into a Titan.
He said he stayed true to his word. That's
And then he said, fuck the bullshit, niggas want to get the job done, let me do it myself.
But we're going to start with that. We're going to start with that because he did do that before. Wow, he was the bigger bitch because he was making his brother do it.
Yeah, he's making everybody
kids
else
do
besides
it.
himself do it, yo.
So
He ran on his family, bro.
His daughter do it.
Nah, you don't know what really happened, though.
So what really happened?
If he didn't run away, he probably wouldn't be able to continue the family legacy. So he's not a bitch for that. He just like, everybody else is dead, let me just run and keep the family legacy
that's
going.
how you feel.
That's how I feel.
So what do you do if your family? If you gonna run in there and get bodied too, and you still have a half daughter out there?
Nah, you bring up a valid point.
It's a good point. It's a good point, but maybe he could have done something differently when it came to the situation where Frida and all that stuff and Eren's father was there. He could have done something differently
My
to
thing
actually
is,
alter that situation.
yeah, or he could have
happened.
actually saved another kid or some shit.
Yeah.
How
do
did
you
everybody
know that?
get bodied, nigga? Everybody gets killed but you. You couldn't have saved your kid?
Yeah.
You could pick one of them up, put them on your back
You
real
can take the
quick.
smallest one.
He's easily a bitch because he was about to make Historia be on that same time too. So it's like, I mean,
No, her story. I feel what she went through. I just feel like Rod Reiss has a goal, and I just like the fact that no one could have done it. So he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it." And I just give respect to that. We respect this dude.
I mean, I don't know because I feel like at that point he had no choice. That's why he did it. But when he was breaking down the power of Eren's power, is like how it's God when it's within the right bloodline. Why didn't he want that power? Why was it that it was his brother that took it? Why was it his daughter? He could have had that power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whenever he wanted to.
Maybe they need somebody to guide them, and he's probably the person that could guide them.
That's what it really seems like. Either guide or I'll use the term manipulate. Because I feel like the thing is, to guide will mean like, all right, we're gonna do this together. I feel like with him, it's like he wants to use that power. Because why didn't he just use it for himself if it's really something something good and stuff like that? It's like he advertised like it's something great, when it's really a backstory to it. That's like, you know what? I need this for my secret agenda that I got that I'm not really telling you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna challenge you guys a little bit. I don't think I feel you like maybe he was trying to manipulate, but I feel like it's hard to manipulate the person carrying that because they hold the
power.
Essentially, they hold the truth to the world.
Yeah.
So how do you manipulate God?
I mean,
good point.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I mean, it's not necessarily manipulating God. It's like, yes, they do hold that power. You know what I'm saying? And he knows the strength of that power. But it's like the simple fact of the matter is he's still getting them to do it without him doing it. The question then becomes okay, so all this time, why haven't you done it? But you're getting you're getting all your other relatives to do it. Why haven't you done it? Why haven't you become a Titan? What are you not telling us? You know
what's that serum that they get that turns them into a Titan? I want to know what that is.
So it sounds like it might just be
the blood of
like fluid from the Titan, because it says, I remember
blood
he's like,
Titans.
make sure you bite the neck and taste some of that fluid, and that's how you take the power of the Titan or whatever.
Yeah.
So it looks like when you inject that into your body, you become a Titan, or into your bloodstream.
So, like, my question comes into play though. It's like, so when they inject the serum in them, right, and they turn into a Titan, are they only eating the person that's shackled to harness the power or the information that Titan has?
Say that again.
So when they get the serum in them, right, boom, they're a Titan and stuff like that. So in order for them to get the information from the 100 years or stuff like that, or what happened prior 100 years ago or stuff like that, they have to eat that person, whatever that's like shackled up and stuff like that.
Exactly. They have to eat a shifter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they have to, like, the armor Titan.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can transfer between human and Titan.
So if they don't eat it, then they just remain as a Titan.
They just remain Titans.
Ha.
That sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, that does.
And we saw that with Ymir. And stuff
Yeah.
like that, you know what I'm saying? Where she only was able to turn back when she ate Bertold and Reimer's comrade.
Yep.
I can't wait for them to come back, yo.
Real shit. We know they're gonna make an appearance.
Cause where have they been, and how the fuck did those two niggas become Titans?
And where's Annie this whole time? Because I mean, she's over here.
They still got her locked up.
Yeah, she's. Last time I checked, she's still all.
She's crystallized.
Yeah,
she's crystallized, and nobody knows where she's at. So moving forward, Rod Reiss, whatever, he's a manipulator. He's trying to get Historia to eat Eren. Eren gets a glimpse of his past, so he sees that his father obviously is the one. Well, he's the one responsible for a lot of the stuff that went down over the last few years. So he played a part, and to him at this point, he played a part in his mother being killed. Maybe if his father didn't take away the power from the Reiss family, the attack on the walls wouldn't have happened. That's the understanding to Eren. So that brings me to like my, some of the issues that people were having with us, where. And I'm telling you, like, majority of our comments are going crazy. Like, we're insensitive. Like, Eren's 15, 16 years old. Because when Eren started crying, like, he broke down.
Yeah.
Essentially.
That bitch ass nigga.
I could understand why they would say that to an extent, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like when you see all of that and you don't fully understand the severity of it.
At 15,
you don't understand the severity of it, and your goal is to eliminate the Titans because of what they did to your family. It's like, all right, well, this whole time I've been trying to eliminate the Titans, but it seems like my dad did some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Where he took this power. I don't know why my dad took this power, but damn, this is crazy. I don't deserve this Titan power. Mind you, I didn't even ask for this Titan power. My dad just gave this to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't even know I had the power until I was eating myself, and then I had to break out of a Titan and be like, Shazam! You know?
So, who much is given, much is tested. That's all I gotta say. Eren's a bitch, because you gotta understand, them niggas been living this lifestyle for how long? So I don't want to hear he's 15, nigga. He's 15 in that world. Why ain't everybody else breaking out? Why ain't fucking Levi breaking out? Why ain't Mikasa breaking out? Mikasa's family was wiped out. He at least grew up with his family. Her family was wiped out. You see her sitting here crying. She's worried about that nigga trying to save his ass. When everyone's out there trying to save your ass,
exactly.
And you're trying to give yourself up. That's fucked up to the people riding for you, and that's why I think Eren's a bitch. And if you think that's sensitive in the comments.
Yeah,
easy.
And I agree with Robbie. It's like I feel you. Like Eren is allowed to be emotional. He's been through a lot over the last few years, especially in the last 2 months. He found out about Reiner and Bertold betraying him, which essentially is one of his best friends in the army or whatever, the soldier crew that they're a part of. But we got to realize that he's still a main character, and he still set out a goal to wipe out the Titans. So obviously, as we're fans of Eren, right? He's the main character of the show. Yeah. We don't want to see you cop out. Like, yo, eat me. Like, fuck it. Like, we've seen you get killed already. We've seen you get captured twice. So it's like you're trying to give up off some shit like that some other niggas telling you might have got the memories.
I was gonna bring that up.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the thing is, like the reality of that flashback that they did when they did the whole little extra hand thing to the back, to his back and shit, is that they didn't give him that. They didn't give him all the information. Yeah. It's like they gave him just enough that it made it seem like, oh, your pops is the bad guy. You feel me? Mm-hmm. For some reason, Historia, due to Ymir's like words of inspiration like that happened before, was able to snap out of the bullshit that her dad was saying. Mm-hmm. So, but the thing is that I do respect about the Attack on Titan plot is that they made it very realistic. You feel me? It's not always Eren's like, yeah, keep killing, yeah, we're gonna kill these Titans. It's like they made him human at the end of the day. Like, niggas have bitch ass moments, and this is Eren's bitch ass moment right here. Yeah. And he's eventually gonna come out of this moment and just be a stronger individual. But I feel Robbie, he's not 15. He's 15, but in soldier years, he's like 22 right now. That nigga grown ass man right now, yo.
Y'all do make a very good point in that regard. In that he's in a grown ass man. He's been in the field for real. Like the fact that he's in war, like he's seen dead bodies, is like you should handle yourself accordingly. You're absolutely right.
Is he really 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this nigga been around for a minute, bro. So
nah, it's not. It's not even. If you really want to be technical, it's not even really been a whole year. Has it? Well, like
no, it's been a lot of years.
Since no, I'm talking about since season 2.
Oh,
I'm not talking about
since
I'm not talking about since the show started.
Season 2 is probably like 2-3 months, something like that.
Okay. They ran up in the walls when they were kids. Like, of course, we all know that, but. One of the things that you do gotta put under consideration is that, like, with you hearing all of that and then seeing like the flashbacks, it's also the heat of the moment too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're captured, you're hearing all this, you don't know exactly what's going on, so like you get hit with the heat of the moment where it gets to a point where it's like, I mean, I'm still emotional because it's still the heat of the moment. To a point where it's like,
you're gonna cry and say, "Eat me."
Yeah, exactly. I don't know where you guys are from, but I'm from.
That's where it got to a point where Shorty had to be like, "Listen, stop being a little bitch. Like, get over it." And like, you guys are right in that regard. Like, stop being a little bitch. Get over it. This is war. Like, you need to toughen up. Yo, you're having way too much fun.
Too much people died for that nigga, yo. That's why I'm like, yo, nigga, all them niggas that died for you to say, you just give up crying like that. That's why I felt the way I felt in that episode. And whoever felt some type of way is like, you can feel. And then I'm thinking about the comrades. I'm thinking about the people that died. And you're saying giving up when you could actually, like, do something. This is going to sound fucked up, but you want to know my favorite Eren part and my least favorite Eren part?
What?
My favorite Eren part is when he got eaten and I thought he was dead. And the worst part is when he came back alive.
I remember Rob was like, "Oh wow, this show actually more interesting."
It's about Mikasa.
I was like, "Yo, this kid's a clown." I actually started liking Eren, nigga. Nigga get 8, yo.
Nigga really came back. I'm like, what the fuck, yo?
But I understand, like, you know, a lot of fans that watch us and a lot of fans of Attack on Titan, what they were thinking. They're thinking like, okay, so if Eren, we know Eren's mission is to save to save humanity, wipe out the Titans. So the way he remembers it from his father and the way Rod Reiss pitched it is that the only way to have the strongest, like to have his powers be the strongest, is if it's with the royal bloodline.
Yep.
Eren doesn't have that.
Yep.
So if he wants to do that, the best way to save humanity was for him to get 8.
Yeah, and his mentality.
Yeah, and his mentality.
Yeah.
So it's like, I have, so that's why he broke down. It's like, yo, so I have to get 8 if I really want to accomplish my mission. So that does make sense. But at the end of the day, he's acting like a bitch.
No, but he would. Yeah, right. But when Historia ready say, yo, all right, nigga, nah, that plan's not gonna work.
Yeah.
That's why I got mad, because he was still like, no, like,
Exactly. Eat me. And Historia's like, no, like we're not about to go through that plan.
Yeah, it'll be different if Historia was like actually like, yeah, you know what, I'm about to eat you, my nigga.
She's crying. She's like, sorry, Eren, I have to do it. And he's crying like, oh yeah, me too.
She hit him with the.
Yeah, like she actually the one that manned up. She's actually the one that's usually soft and stuff like that, but she the one that manned up, got him out the chains and smacked him up. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it impressive how like Attack on Titan shows the power of a woman?
Yeah,
you feel me? It's like there's a lot of dominant females within this show, like with the Mikasas, with the Annies, with the Ymirs and everything. There's a lot of them that really show like, yo, it's like it's not driven just off of like man fucking Titan power.
Men do this.
Yeah, it's just Titan power.
I remember the beginning of season 3. There was a part where all the guys are inside cleaning the house and the women were outside doing chopping wood and stuff like that. So it's kind of dope to see that in anime. Anime does that a lot, like Japanese culture.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, they have respect for a lot of like women, and they're not ashamed to mix roles. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. So how do you guys what else is being said in the comments?
So here's one thing. I'm gonna read this comment too, because this one was the one I was like, I actually replied to this one. So Kibo, she said, this coming at me and Jared, she said, I'm confused on how 2 of you are manga readers but say Eren is a pussy. Did you not pay attention to what he's been through at all? For like the whole 2 seasons, the manga readers, the manga readers ruined this channel for me, shaking my head. It's obvious you guys haven't been paying attention or you guys are trolling.
Here's the thing. Nobody's trolling. It's the simple fact of the matter. It's a simple fact. It's a simple fact of the matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if that's how it looks, then that's how it looks. Regardless, even in the manga. Like, and the thing about it is, the manga doesn't display it the same way the actual anime displays it. You know what I'm saying? So even reading the manga, we may have looked at it differently.
I actually remember reading this part of the manga and feeling the same exact way.
That's why I gotta give respect to these 2, because the thing is, you 2 go into this as if you haven't like seen, like your reaction to it is like you're in the moment. Yeah, it's like even though you may know some shit that Eren does when he's freaking 26, where he cuts up like 16 Titans in a row, whatever. It's like dope that you're in your moment in that present time of, yo, Eren's really wilding out. So you gotta give respect to these 2 right here for not actually spoiling it for me and Rob.
Getting back to what you said too, getting back to that comment, what is that based off of? Like what he's gonna go through in the future?
And that's what I'm saying.
That we can't disclose. Like, that we can't disclose?
Yeah,
like what are you really upset about?
Did it right now.
Did what?
Fuckers.
No, we're just saying we can't, like, if he's acting like a bitch, we can't say, well, he's not a bitch because he's gonna go through this. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Rob. Don't call him a bitch.
We gonna let y'all think whatever we want.
They were calling him a bitch too. It was because of me. You niggas were just calling me.
I know.
That's what he's saying.
At that moment, he was acting like that, so it's alright to judge him for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't judge him for what I already know in the future. Like.
But don't worry, keep commenting your thoughts.
They used to liking bitch ass niggas like Midoriya, so you know.
Yo, Midoriya's a gang, bro.
Midoriya's
like that's a topic for a different game, but Midoriya gang. He likes Todoroki.
I got so many different reasons why Midoriya's a savage, but
we all know he's a savage.
So how you guys feel about Kenny's role so far in terms of like how he's like kind of taking a back seat to things?
How do you feel about it? How about that? Because I am a manga reader. So,
you know, you could have answered it on some shit like, well, at this moment when I was watching it or reading it, I felt this way. But I'm actually I respect Kenny. Because Kenny has the power to alter the situation.
Your boy Kenny a bitch ass nigga too. And the reason why that nigga's overhyped, I seen my nigga Levi fuck this nigga up twice, nigga. First off, Levi fucked him up in the beginning when Levi didn't even know that nigga was around. Caught him slipping, shot back at him, killed 12 of his niggas. And that's like not knowing that nigga was there. Boom. When they actually had a plan, they ran up on a nigga, still fucked up his squad, and he still caught that nigga with a hit where he's like, fuck, and he did. So to me, that Kenny's overhyped. I feel like Levi's really the badass because nigga, Levi is really taking it to that nigga, bro.
I mean, I think that I agree, but then I also disagree at the same time.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, yes, Levi's giving it to him.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. Levi's
right,
giving him the work, but that doesn't mean First of all, Kenny taught Levi. Kenny brought up Levi.
That's my point.
Yeah, I get where he's going.
But it's like at the same time, it's like you can't sit here and say he's not a badass just because another badass is giving him the work.
You know, my whole thing, you gotta think about it. This nigga Levi has a team of niggas that never even killed humans. Kenny has a team of people that have been killing niggas. Mm-hmm. How are they even fucking I'm like just really think about it. He has armored body of niggas on his squad, man.
That don't mean he's not a badass.
No, my point. Levi, the badass that we think Kenny is, Levi's that badass, bro.
But that don't mean Kenny not a badass. That just means that Levi has way better leadership skills than Kenny.
No, if the squads were even, if his squad was killing niggas already, then I feel you. But Levi has Levi's working with so little and he's taking it to him, so it's hard for me to feel like he's that dangerous when this nigga is Armin's catching bodies on your squad, my nigga. Like, this nigga didn't even know you was coming and he still caught you. Like, the nigga got shot, he flew out. Remember his comes like, oh shit, this nigga hit Kenny? Like, the hype of Kenny, I just thought it would be harder for Levi.
The way I'm realizing the situation, though, is that you are right. Regardless of anything, I feel like Levi is a bigger badass than Kenny, even though I don't even want to say badass. I don't even say shit like that, badass. But it's like, but the thing, I feel like Levi's more savage than Kenny just because of the fact, like Kenny put him onto the whole game and stuff like that, tacticals, like skill set, all that. But the way I'm looking at this episode, it really seems like Kenny's like not actually trying to attack Levi. Like he had a dialogue where he said, yo, relax and stuff like that, like stay out of this type of thing. So it makes it seem like he's just trying to prevent Levi from intervening with the ritual rather than trying to kill him. Bro, he's on the defense the whole time.
No, when Kenny first was looking for Levi, they were gonna body him.
At first, at that first situation.
My whole point I'm just saying is, from you saying that, I don't think Kenny's taking it easy. I just think Kenny is underestimating Levi. Because they didn't expect that team to even, put the gas. They didn't expect none of that shit.
They didn't.
So they thought it was gonna be easier than the job really was. And that's why I'm like, I honestly think Levi is just outsmarting that nigga. I don't think he's taking it easy on him. Put it like that.
I gotta agree with Patrick in a sense, and I do agree with you too. But like the one thing that you're pointing out that's making it more obvious, it just shows that Levi has way better leadership skills than Kenny. Like for you to do tactical stuff, he probably from what it looks like Kenny works better by himself than he works with the group of people because his people are getting bodied. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. And Patrick could be right in a sense. Like, where it's like, all right, Kenny's definitely probably taking it easy on Levi. Like, he trained Levi. I'm pretty sure.
But he trained Levi, but he didn't train Levi in the scouts. At the end of the day, he went with Levi has different type of. He has Kenny's training plus extra shit. Mm-hmm. So we can't keep saying that Kenny. Nah. I'm not. Levi learned so much from Irwin. It's like strategy, all that. He didn't learn that from Kenny, nigga. He learned it from Irwin. That's why he's taking it to him. And I don't feel like he's taking it easy. He tried to kill him, so how he tried to take it easy? He didn't even. They tried to kill Levi's niggas. So you can't say he's taking it easy if the first attempt was to kill him and it didn't work out.
But then that's like I said, better leadership skills. Like with the training that Levi has, he has way better leadership skills.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't think Kenny's not a badass just because Levi has better leadership skills.
But Levi don't got a good team. That's why at the end of the day, it's like LeBron going to the ship. Imagine LeBron won the ship with that team. You get what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, the team. I'm like, Levi could be a great leader, but the team he has never caught bodies, bro. You go to get. He even said, "Yo, my nigga," and he literally told them on the fly in the moment, "Yo, Mikasa, remember Mikasa's going, yeah, Levi just told me to tell you niggas, yeah, that we only like they literally learned it right when they going, like nigga, that best way to put it. If I was if I'd be shook to be going to fight Kenny with those niggas, bro. I feel you. Like,
I mean,
but
regardless,
Kenny could be getting old.
You got to.
That's what I'm saying. Kenny's just older.
Kenny's just old. He could be an old ass. That's like he's not as bad as he. And I feel like the younger, remember the younger version I was talking to the grandfather? I feel like that nigga would probably fuck them niggas up.
Like, another thing you gotta think about too is that going into that situation, like every single one of the soldiers on the scout regiment, they fought Titans. So it's like, what type of mentality do you think that they would have, like fighting humans that are being hostile towards them? Do you think it's gonna be like, hey, let's take it easy on them because
yes, nigga, you see what think so. The nigga almost got shot. I had a
when you're in a war,
we watched the episode that happened, my nigga.
Yeah, John.
The nigga got shit. Them niggas was not ready to kill humans, bro.
It's a whole different. Like, you have to have a whole different mentality to kill a human. That's why it's like a Titan is a whole different thing.
My whole thing is like, yo, they've been like, it's like they're so traumatized by getting attacked by Titans. It's like in the regular military, post-traumatic stress syndrome. You know what I'm saying? You do shit like with post-traumatic stress syndrome, you do shit that you wouldn't normally do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go crazy. That's why I'm saying.
So what are you saying?
Like, I'm saying that like regardless of, yes, he was shook, but at the same time, like they were quick to adapt to that mentality to kill humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when they ran up in the cave, they were doing that shit with no hesitation. Like, so I'm saying that because they were so traumatized by fighting Titans, which are more dangerous than humans, it's like, all right,
that's not true.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I would say Levi is the most dangerous nigga.
Yeah, like
Titan or human.
You know who I think the badass? This is the real badass of the show. What's that last name? Them motherfuckers is
Ackerman.
And I think that's probably why Kenny's taking the L, because you're facing two of them motherfuckers, and it's just your old Ackerman versus two.
I think he was pitched I think when they first rolled out season 3, like Kenny was made to be the bad guy or whatever. Mm-hmm. Kenny or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the first episode. They just wanted to give you a preview of what's really going down, but that has. This season 3, there's bigger things exactly like what's happening.
Oh
now.
Yeah, it's very apparent. It's very apparent.
But Kenny does hold a key to like a bigger thing in the show, which is, you know what I'm saying, the Ackermans. Yeah, exactly. So like I think that's what Kenny represents at this moment of the show, is like the savageness that the Ackermans bring. You know what I'm saying? Like we know Kenny's nice. He can't beat Levi, but we know Levi is. Like I said, I think he's the most dangerous person on the fucking show.
And it's like, it shows like the generation of Ackermans. You feel me? It's like Kenny was the original Ackerman that was a savage. Then you got Levi.
The grandfather was
he wasn't. He wasn't.
He's not.
Oh yeah, the grandfather he was talking to. You're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then you got Levi, which is now even more savage than Kenny. Then you got Mikasa. Mikasa, when she gets to the age of Levi, may surpass him in savagery and stuff like that, like in talent and everything. Mm-hmm. So we never know what really lies within the bloodline of. I mean, you two know, but the power of
this is what I'm also saying too. Prior to going into the fight with Titans, like what were humans more scared of? Were humans more scared of other humans or Titans? Think about that for a second.
No, I feel
so it's like. That's what I'm saying with that. Like, it took them a while. Yes, they may have been shook at first, but they adjusted quickly to killing humans. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like it was harder. It was harder for them to adjust, and it was harder for them to kill Titans than it was for them to kill humans. But I think you're making my point
more clear by that. That's saying that who they're fighting are not that badass because they just got adjusted to killing humans.
No, I'm saying that.
That's why I'm pretty much saying like the team. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say is that they're not that badass because they literally, just like you said, they just got accustomed to killing people and they're taking it to you niggas. Who you guys are trained assassins with. That's why I'm like, to me, they've been on that time for a grip, my nigga. That's why I'm like, these niggas haven't been on that time, and it's like, they're literally like, don't get me wrong, niggas is taking L's. They fucked that lady up with the glasses. They hit her with some shits. And they did escape, but they had to escape. They had to flex, like.
They had to flex, right?
So, how do we leave off on that episode? So we see that Rod Reiss before we even get there, I just want
real one.
we read a comment that addressed Jerry and me and Jerry, and there's a comment that actually addresses Robbie and Patrick as well. So let's read that comment. So this is from Cyberpunk. This is the two dudes on the left.
I respect them already.
Which is Cyberpunk. Robbie and I said Kanye, Robbie and Patrick. So the two dudes on the left really don't seem to have emotional intelligence. Which is
intelligence?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Hold on.
He means I have empathy. We don't have empathy.
Which is why I can't stand some of their reactions to shows, especially homeboy on the furthest left, which is my boy Rob City. Fuck Rob City gang. His whole outlook revolves around constant action without a shred of empathy or understanding why certain characters act.
This show is called Attack on Titan.
A shred of empathy or understanding why certain characters act or feel the way they do. Stick to DBZ, which is Dragon Ball Z. Complex animes ain't for y'all.
That's so crazy for how much times I've said that Attack on Titan is so great at showing the morality of a situation that revolves around human extinction that is is with a greater threat that people isn't like that has so much to do with fear and stuff. I was like, especially with the government, it's like, yo, it shows how like the government gets to put the back against the wall and show who has to ride for who. It's like, is it gonna be the peons or is it gonna be the higher power? Man, I respect you for watching us, but you ain't really watching if you ain't noticed that, right?
And here's my thing. This is one thing that you guys have to understand, and this is kind of a point that Robbie brought up. You have to understand they are soldiers. Like, in the actual military, it's like, yo, you have to have backbone. Suck it up. We got to figure this shit out. Because at the end of the day, if you're being emotional, like, nothing's going to get solved. At the end of the day, if Historia didn't come up and be like, yo, stop being a little bitch, right? Stop being a little bitch. Then it's like you would have kept crying, and then you would have just been dead. You would have just been dead. And what would have that solved at that point? You know what I'm saying?
You would be crying too if you was 15 fighting Titans, but I
kind of get what you're saying, but at the same time, I feel you.
This is so we had to take the camera off real quick because I'm about to go in on your ass.
You must be ready for this barbecue, my brother.
All I want to say is like, yo. Because you're soft or you feel sorry for Eren, stop bullying people to feel the same way. Like, I don't feel that way about Eren, and I'm not. Like, the show is... You saying we don't have emotional empathy, all that. The show's called Attack on Titan. Off rip. The first episode, this nigga's mom got eaten. Off rip, my emotions and feelings was out the window when that happened. So all I'm trying to say is just... I just feel like you gotta adjust to your environment, and he had plenty of years to adjust. Too much people have died for him to be doing that, to be breaking down an emotional breakdown. That's all I'm saying.
At crucial situations.
And it's like we understand in life, yes. Do people have emotional breakdowns? Yes. You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, what makes you stronger is how you react in bad situations like that.
What would Levi do?
Like, you gotta be strong.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong and see. You gotta be strong.
Imagine Levi crying.
I feel like Levi just cries off camera. Like, no one sees it. Shit like that.
I mean, in the OVAs we saw an emotional moment by Levi.
Yeah. But he actually, exactly.
But like he came and he just came and he just fucked it up.
But at that moment, he body shit.
What bothers me the most about like the people who are saying that in the comments is that you can't equate us being emotionless and not paying attention. You can't say like because we don't have the same emotion as you guys that we're not paying attention to the anime. Yeah. It's just like no. At the end of the day, we saw how Eren was acting, and that's our opinion on how he reacted to the situation. Mm-hmm. So we've been paying attention. Obviously, we have reactions up to the whole season 1, season 2. I read the manga. Jerry's read the manga. You know what I'm saying? We're just not looking at the pictures.
Yeah, this is actually one of the most. This is like one of the most like. I'll say detailed, like, orientated, like, shows that we've delved into. There's so much within the storyline that you can't watch Attack on Titan without really paying attention. You feel me? And that's why it's like a lot of times you have to put emotions aside to really realize the overall outlook of what the show really represents and shit like that. And it's like, yo, if you're really trying to save humanity, you can't cry at a situation like that. They could cry on camera.
And in real life situations, a stronger person is going to go up to you and be like, listen, suck it up and figure this shit out.
I can't imagine if Levi was there. Levi would have this nigga's head.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
yo, Eren, you're crying right now.
Like, you're crying, bro. The humanity relies on relying on you.
Hashtag, what would Levi do?
Yeah, what would
it's like
fuck.
Tears aside, we need to figure this out. It's like in situations like this in real life, people aren't gonna be like, okay, I understand. We're gonna figure it out. No, you grown. You in a grown situation right now.
Exactly.
You're at war. You fighting titans. Titans that are bodying humans. Titans that bodied your mother. Titans that are taking over the world.
Let him know, Jerry. Let him know, Jerry.
You can't sit here and be
salute, boy.
You can't sit here and be like, yo, and I got my pose on right now too.
I think it might hurt.
And be like, boom. You can't sit here and be like, well, you don't have empathy. No, go to war. I've never been to war, but I'm pretty sure, when you're a soldier, they tell you the same thing. Come on, man.
That's cool. I like comments like that though.
Yeah, I like the criticism. I like all that stuff because at least you guys are paying attention.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You're watching us enough to notice that.
Yeah, so. That ends that conversation.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know, we was on that for a little bit. So so we're upset at you guys too. What the fuck?
I'm upset.
So Rod Reiss,
realest
nigga, alive right now, takes a lick of the shit.
Takes a lick. I get dropped to the floor, bro. Instead for you.
He ain't had a side chick. Come on, my niggas. He ain't running it.
My boy had a mistress.
And you see him turn into a big ass motherfucking titan.
Coming from the cave.
We don't even know how big the titan is yet.
We don't know. We just see the big spinal cord.
Yeah, we just see the big spinal.
Big spinal cord. So it looked like he's a fucking dragon at this point.
And it's crazy. He's like, I understand I've been getting people to do this, but now I gotta take initiative. It's like we gotta take this step. I ain't going out like that.
So predictions. That's how we'll end final thoughts. So final thoughts is our final thoughts about the episode is that we get it. Eren's been through a lot, but you can't tell us what to feel.
You can't tell us what to feel.
All right.
You cannot tell us
Eren. Eren,
the comments.
You're a strong nigga.
I like the comments. I like the discuss because comments like that bring about discussions like this. But at the same time, remember you always got to be strong. The strongest people win.
All right, so predictions on next episode. What do you guys think?
Eren's gonna fuck me, Casa.
Wow. Can you sit up a little bit so the mic can hear that again?
Say this on motion.
Fuck me, Casa.
All right.
Well, that's not a real prediction.
Why not?
You think next episode, in the middle of a Titan attack, that you think
Mikasa!
he's gonna fuck Mikasa?
Mikasa!
Kiss, Mikasa.
Kiss.
Nah. All right, thank you for spoiling that for me.
All right, you just said everyone's gonna fuck Mikasa. I can tell you he's not gonna fuck Mikasa.
I kiss though, nigga.
I didn't say anything.
Like the
about
first
it.
time they meet each other back, that's what I was thinking. Like it's gonna be passionate.
Is that before or after the flame? During?
So what do you think about Rod Reiss turning into a Titan? What are your predictions about that? You freaking ignorant fuck.
Honestly, I think them niggas about to get fucked up.
Who?
Nigga, whoever hit it.
Nigga get stomped out again.
I know, right?
I had no idea clue what was about to happen, and that's why I like this show. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know why he wanted to. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he wants. I don't know what he want to do. You think he's gonna eat Eren and control that power?
Do I think or do I know?
Or do I know?
Spoiler.
I'll text it to you later.
Alright, Mr. Spoiler.
Alright, and I just think we're gonna see. I think that he's not even gonna turn into a full Titan. he's gonna get stuck and be just a torso and shit like that, just like the freaking what was the Colossal? No, it was not Colossal. Yeah, Colossal Titan. How he just did the armor. I mean, just half his body and shit like that, and then Eren's just gonna fuck him up because he didn't know how to completely turn into a Titan.
All right. Those are our predictions for the next episode. We are going to be doing a full reaction to it. It will be posted on our Patreon. You can watch the full episode there with us. And then once we get our, channel back and running with some anime, it'll be posted there. But we will be coming out with a second episode of Final Thoughts to this Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 8. Make sure you guys stay tuned, you know. And we're going to be leaving a post on the community. And let us know what you think. That way we can reply to some of the things you guys got going on. Some of the things you're thinking about this episode. You know, to engage you guys a little more.
Bueno.
You know, this has been Final Thoughts with RTTV. This is your boy Wells. You can follow me at Wells_RT.
Get him, Wells!
Yes,
Get
sir.
him!
On one. Patricrt, Thrift Doctor.
The man, the myth, the soldier. Wilkins_RT. Ow.
Shout out to the scouts. You already know what it is. Fuck Eren game. Rod Reiss is running shit. Kenny a bitch. Levi Mikasa. Y'all got shit on lock. It's your boy Robcityrt. Fuck Bakugo.
By the way,
and remember, guys, hashtag Rob City underneath the comments.
hashtag fuck Rob City. Hashtag Midoriya gang.
Yep. Remember,
Hashtag fuck Totoro.
every person that
That's
hashtags
not
Rob
fucked
City will get a shout out on the next Final Thoughts. And yo, that settles it at the round table.